Alright, welcome back to another edition of Sheepy Hollow here, and I have to go over the hill and get the little woman some pine boughs and some cedar boughs. See that little white box up there? That's the weather station that was in that plant over there. It keeps freaking up. So we'll see what's going on now. What we'll do is we'll test it in the new location. Alright, let's make some room in here. Yeah, nothing like Costco bags. Holy Jesus. I come close to taking those friggin' buckets and burning up. Oh, and it's freaking icy cold out here. We've had a fire going in the garage. We managed to get the temperature. I don't know, it feels like minus 10 outside here right now. Alright, let's get going here.
That maybe...
Alright. We're going to go over the hill. We're going to see if... Oh, look at that. There's a big pine right there. Too bad it's my neighbor's yard. And she wants some more cedar. And like I said, it's freaking freezing out there. Alright, seatbelt. So let's first... go down the hill, and this will be like the video for today. And we'll go over here this time. This gets packed down pretty good there, you see. So we'll go this way. My neighbor down the road, the fellow that helped put the what are we talking here? Oh, there's a pine right there. Oh, there's two of them. But don't want to take my yard decor. Nope, there's some blue jays. Yeah. He brought over at 9 o'clock this morning and I was still in bed. Yes, I know. I should get up earlier. So we're going to take a peek down here first. He brought over deer heart and liver for the boys. So they're all pretty happy. Oh, they're both outside. Okay, they're up in the knoll. So let's keep our eyes peeled. Don't think there's any cedar up in here. I had to get out of there. She's got me going up and down on the ladder, and I'm telling you, I'm pretty iffy on those freaking ladders. We'll drive around the bottom of the field there too, maybe. Yeah, I just want to make her happy. But holy jeez, cause it comes at a cost, you guys. Welcome to the new subscribers as well. We're almost at 325, I think it is. I think we got 324. Forget. So let's have a look here. Well, Lots of blowdowns here, that's for sure. Alright. I gotta crank that heat up. Holy jeez, it's cold. Climate. What do we got here? Alright. What's that? Oh, it's a no hunting sign. Well, let's go down this way. Thought I seen a pine down here. Yeah, there's a garbage pile right there too, frick's sakes. Looks like a kid's tricycle, an old wagon, some kids' toys. No. There's some fence posts. Well, it's almost 2 o'clock. There's one there, but it's too tall. All the leaves are, or all the branches are too high. Alright, let's go back down here again. We'll take a peek down here too. I haven't been down here in a bit. I normally don't want to take our vehicle through here. There's a tamarack. Imagine that. Okay. Once this fella starts haying this, it'll really smarten it up down here. There's a bit of probably fence right there. There's the salt lick. That's holding up pretty good. Oh, there's the boys up in the hill there. They watch pretty close what's going on around here. They were barking up a storm this morning. I thought it was because the garbage guy comes at 8 o'clock in the morning. And I just wanted to sleep in this morning, but it just wasn't happening. Last night was one of those nights where I get 2 or 3 hours sleep. Anyway, oh, there's something right there. Look at that. Let's just... I think we got it, by Joe. We can trim that guy up. Here, and I'll just leave you just like that. We go in some freaking bog here. There, how's that? Front and center. Okay. Holy moly. And then I have to go down farther and get some cedar. So we're in this for the haul here, boys and girls. go. That don't look too bad. You won't notice that missing from the house. Oh. Okay. Yes, the deer been eating here. All nicely chewed down. They poop all over the place down here. All right. Droppings. Whoops, seatbelt. They're referred to as droppings. If I could find some moose droppings, maybe the deer droppings could do it. You can make those turd birds and stuff like that out of it. Okay, so this is one of the cedar growths, but let's just go for a drive. -4 out. Ooh. Yesterday it was a nice drive to the city. I'm uploading the video now. It's going to take a few hours. Quite a few hours. I went to bed last night around 11 o'clock and it still was trying to save it. Just takes a long time. I don't know if it's my computer or the software or whatever. My computer is about close to 10 years old now. It's got 12 gigs of RAM in it. It's got a 680 or a 650 video card from NVIDIA. And it's liquid cooled. And it's on the main drive is an SSD drive. But when it gets into some of this stuff, it sure is slow. I used to have 2 video cards together. Oh, she's freezing up fast. Look at that. Right there. There you go. This should have a whiz on it. We call that on the Golden Pond. Like the movie. Look at that, it's kind of neat where it's dribbling into there. That's where I need an excavator. Go in there and grab that dam out of the way. There you go, folks. Let's just go pitter-pattering around here. And after 4 days of trying, since Monday, I got a doctor's appointment, so I got to go in the city next Wednesday. And we'll see what he has to say about my hip. don't pay attention to the trees on the way back. So, thank you, Keith. Oyster grit for chickens. I have to take a look, and I wonder how much a bag of that stuff costs. Right here, right where we're at, I was just thinking about putting it right in the middle, a little pile of it. I hope they find it. It's really hard to find out what these chickens, a partridge and grouse, if they'll go to it or not. I don't want to buy a bag of 20, 30 bucks and just throw it away. Oh, wow. Alrighty. Oh, there's a nice cedar right there. Uh-huh. I'll come back here and get them. Don't seem to have many pines here. Phewie. There, we can turn that heater down. Yeah, it was really nice. My neighbor brought over the heart and the liver, and we sliced it into chunks. And my wife said, was it ever cut nice? Well, it helps when you have a sharp knife, but I didn't want to give her a hard time. A lot of the knives we have in the house aren't very sharp. I sharpen them, and I don't know what she does to them, but they sure do get dull quick. I don't have big enough clippers for some of these. Oh, here's there. There you go. I gotta get her some of that stuff right there. Oh, look at it. It's right in front of me. She wants that more than the other stuff that I got, so we'll get that too. Okay, hang on. Oh. freaking cold out there. And it's only -4. I can hardly wait. -30. Okay, the cedar is back there. Okay. Oh, there's another pine. So I wonder where I was before I jumped out. All we got left now is some cedar. Go nice and slow. Maybe we can spot a deer or a chicken or something. So we gotta get ourselves some of that, get a phone for that, find out if they got any. See if my son's got some first. Could put out a couple of places for some grit piles. Oh, frig. So the birds they like to eat, I think it was aspen and some other bud, plus an assortment of bugs besides that. Snakes. That would be we don't have any poisonous snakes in New Brunswick. All right. That heat feels so good. Yeah, welcome to the new subscribers. We've got subscribers all over the place. I was thinking about getting a world map And then everybody that subscribes can tell me where they live. And I'll stick a pin on a map or something for you. And I'll put it at the front of the somewhere in the video. Right now that'd be 300 pins. Most of the pins would be in the United States, Canada, then Britain, and then it goes all over the place from there. I used to run a war game club called the Freedom Fighters War Game Club on the internet, and I'm still in contact with a few of the members. We had over 650 at one point. Oh, this is for you, Alan. Check this out. I don't know how well that's coming in, but she's a big one. And you can see all kinds of scars on this thing. That's a nice looking pole anyway. There. I've been wanting to do that for 3-4 times down the hill here. Just keep forgetting. Hey, that don't look too bad. I'll print that up with the chainsaw next. Cedars are growing in here. Mixed softwoods. We'll just go down here and get them. Not this one, the next one, where I keep breaking down with the mower. Ooh, 27 degrees in here. That's warm. No wonder I'm hot. Whoops. There's the little brook. There's something else to see. That's relatively fresh over there, where the beaver's been chewing. So they came across the road here, but they've been eating stuff off this road here as well. Alright, just up here. It's tough being nice sometimes for the wife. But you got to think of the big game here. Alright, where's all the cedars? They were down here. Oh yeah, let's go get some more. I'll probably get most of them over this side. Okay. Yeah, that filled up the back. There. That's it. I'm not doing any more. Holy frick, it's that cold out there. So this is what we got back there. I think that maybe I'll get quizzed then when I get back. Whew. And there's a lot of people that go and get these boughs. I don't know which ones they're getting. And they make wreaths out of it. A big log laying right there. Dead. 12-incher. Oh, the heated steering wheel, that's a blessing. So let's just kind of dawdle on our way back. So that's not bad. We've got some different stuff. And I don't mind cutting off the side of the road here because that just grows up as it is anyway and leaves a big friggin' mess. Oh, here's a neat looking tree. Here, I'll show you this one. There we go. Right there. Look at how the rock grew up around the bottom of that. Has determination, isn't it? Alright, let's go. Big mess in the garage now. And hanging this freaking garland up. We got to come up with a better solution than what she's got. Maybe we could get, you know, the foam that they use for around the outside of pipes, like insulation. It's kind of a black foamy thing. I wonder if we got some of that, it's like a pool noodle in a way. we could use that to stick our stuff into. A tree branch, throw that in the woods one day. Oh, I got a story to tell you folks. In another life, when I lived out west, I used to take in exchange students, international exchange students. And we had a girl named Yukie from Mexico, from a place called Culiacan, which is where all the big drug businesses are there. But anyway, the cartels are from. Anyway, her family sent this girl up, and I didn't realize, just thought it was just like a regular kid like our kids, but her father's a millionaire. We didn't know any of those kinds of stuff. And we invited the whole family. They wanted to come up and see their daughter for Christmas and spend the Christmas and New Year's in a place called Fox Creek, Alberta. Huh. Wouldn't you know it? Temperature got down to minus 40. The staff was on minimal staff, and the pipes froze up in the wing of the hotel. For anybody who wants to look it up, it's Ernio's restaurant, and then that's where they were staying anyway. And just before Christmas, we waited to get a tree, so we took the whole family out in the pickup truck. We all piled in, and we go, and they said, well, here's a good tree. So would you like to cut it down? He said, okay. So I gave him the saw, and off he went. And he climbed up the snowbank, which was about, I'd say a good 8 to 10 feet high. And he stepped off the other side of it, and that's the last. That's it. He sunk down. He was not a big guy. He was maybe 5'4", 5'6", somewhere around there. Anyway, he was up to his armpits in snow, and I had to go over and get him. Plus, I ended up having to saw the tree down myself. And it took a while because the snow was so deep you couldn't get down to the bottom of it. So anyway, we got the tree down. He was saying something in Spanish, and I didn't quite get the drift of it. His wife says, if he dies, he doesn't want to be left here because he didn't think he'd ever get buried in the ground. The following summer, we went down and visited him, and I gave him a nice set of moose antlers that I had got that fall because he had said he wanted it. And we had to get all the permits for it and stuff like that so he could export it out of the country. But that was kind of cool. There's another place I could put a little bit of grit too. I'll show you this. Where that salt block was, that's where I had the stump, and I had another salt block here. But it just disappeared, and I don't know if there's any deer coming down here or not. So, just left her, where I picked up the block, and that thing must have weighed about 150 pounds, because I had to put the dump box on the little trailer I got for the mower. I had to flip it down and then roll it in, and then push the thing down the bucket so that I could lock it in place. And brought it over to where it is now. I actually had to take it out of there, out of the wagon, and put it in the back of the truck, and then I drove it over there with the salt block, because it was just too freaking heavy. I couldn't carry it. That was a pretty good vacation I had over there in Mexico when we went down there. I think that was in the spring, like April, somewhere around the Easter holiday. The temperature was beautiful. It was pretty wild. We stayed at Mazatlan, and we were down there for about 3 weeks to a month. I can't remember how long it was. It was pretty cool, though. It's not very safe. It's got a different way of life down there. Everywhere we went, he had an armed guard go with us. He doubled as a driver. Well, you know what this means. It means we're almost out. We're almost to the big field. This is where I was going to get the cedar, but I think just going to have to do with what she's got. Oh well. Yeah, there's quite a bit of deer down there. Oh, there's the boys up there. You see them on the right side of the house. I tell you, they got nerves of steel. Storm doesn't like the thunder and the lightning there, and ice doesn't bother him at all. So, yeah. Last bit of fence. There was some here, and then there's some up in the apple orchard way up top. They went crazy with freaking wire around here. We managed to get quite a bit of it picked up. And kudos to the garbage man for picking the wire up at the front of the house there. Oh man, I'm tired. tell in your eyes. It's just like as a bit. I was driving a transport truck all night long. Not that I've ever done that. Well, now. I think there's only a couple days of hunting season left. I'm not even sure if the mower will start. The grass is starting to dry out right now too. Brown. Well, it's the end of another video, folks. It's 2:45. It'll be dark in an hour and a half. I bid you farewell, folks.